Yo, good evening, USA, Canada, worldwide, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, YouTuber, host with the most, creator, um, the unstoppable independent podcaster, rookie podcaster of Queens, New York. You're rocking with the 167th episode of Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. That's right, 167 in the making. Live and direct from StreamYard, YouTube, and alongside of myself is the Instagram live feed. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you can be reminded of when episodes are going to be dropping and the days that it's going to be uploaded. So um so it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The episodes are going to be uploaded. So just a reminder, in case you didn't know, the episodes will be uploaded on streaming platforms Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you're gonna see the New York podcast. You're gonna be able to listen, stream, and stuff. And speaking of watching, you can go to the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555. And if you're new to the channel and you missed any previous episodes whatsoever, please feel free to do some catching up on the recent uploaded episodes. In the one episodes 160s, 150s, 140s, all the episodes. Make sure you catch up on all of them, and and tap that tap that subscribe button and also click the notification bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream. Stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and the topics that's being discussed, and I will gladly go over what's going on with the where you could listen to the episodes on streaming platforms at the end of the show. Now, instead of me doing the mental health check-in, I'm gonna cut to the chase into some um New York mass transit files, man. So here we go. All right. All right. So here we go. In mass transit files, what we have here is basically about a comptroller who basically talked about the city underreported nearly a quarter billion in cost in to run NYC Ferry. Now, here's what's happening here. The city underreported the cost to run its pricey NYC ferry system by nearly a quarter billion dollars, according to a newly released audit by comptroller Brad Lander. The quasi public nonprofit Economic Development Corporation, which oversees the ferry, lowballed the cost of the waterborne transit service by $224.4 million over 6 years during the former Mayor Bill de Blasio administration. The lengthy review found. After citing Walt Whitman's famous poem Crossing Brooklyn Ferry, Lander told reporters Wednesday that his office also uncovered mismanagement and poor oversight of the maritime scheme, which is operated by the private contractor Hornblower. Mm. While Walt Whitman's job was to wax poetic and the New York City Economic Development Corporation's responsibility is to provide adequate oversight and report financial information currently on the New York City's ferry system, said Lander during a press conference at Pier 11 on the Lower Manhattan. Hang on a minute here. On the Lower Manhattan waterfront. Yeah. The under estimation means that the public subsidy for the ferries $2.75 ticket price has also been higher than the city's previously reported, according to the 50-page document released by the city's chief bean counter on July 6th. Sheesh. The city subsidized $12.88 per ride, nearly 50% higher than EDC's claim of $8.59 in fiscal year 2021. According to the latest data, that's almost double the $6.60 subsidy de Blasio projected when he debuted the service 5 years ago. Hidden costs. The audit, which began under Lander's predecessor, Scott Stringer, found that EDC incurred $758.5 million in ferry-related costs between 2015 and the end of 2021, well above the $534 million reported by EDC. The missing additional dough included payments to other vendors and the previous operator, Billy Bay, along with staffing and maintenance costs. The largest chunk of uncounted costs was for depreciation of the city's ferry assets, such as the boats, which EDC bought for millions of dollars from Hornblower. De Blasio launched the current ferry system in 2017 and instead on keeping the fare the same price as a trip on the subways or buses, which are controlled by the state's separate Metropolitan Transportation Authority. The city stopped including capital costs in their calculations for the subsidy per ride shortly after de Blasio made a massive $300 million investment in the ferries, according to Lander. They did from 2002 to 2017, and they stopped at the moment when the mayor announced a big capital expenditure in the system, said the city's top accountant. He suggested that the former mayor pushed officials to hide the full cost of the ferries. It's reasonable to guess that there was essentially pressure on EDC to put forward information that showed a lower subsidy per ride in a way that would be more consistent with the goals that the mayor had laid out for the system, he said. Yeah. In a response to the audit, EDC agreed to disclose more of its costs on its website annually, but disagreed about including capital depreciation, saying it was not required by federal standards or of other ferry operators like the city's Department of Transportation, which runs the fare-free Staten Island Ferry. NYC EDC has consistently sought to ensure careful stewardship of public funds and has demonstrated a strong commitment to getting the best deal for the city, wrote the agency's chief financial officer, Fred D. Ascoli, in a letter responding to the audit. While we welcome many of the ideas and recommendations for improvement, we disagree with others. D. Ascoli continued. We believe that relevant data was misrepresented, key facts were misconstrued, or NYC EDC's contractual agreement with the operator of the NYC Ferry was misunderstood. Questionable spending. The comptroller's office also found $66 million in unnecessary expenses, $12 million in overpayments to Hornblower and $34 million in questionable spending on the vessels. In one case, EDC ordered and paid for an $8.4 million Rockaway class boat, but Hornblower instead delivered a River class vessel, which cost $5.6 million. The agency never got a refund for the $2.8 million difference, according to Lander's office. De Blasio also terminated the city's contract early with Billy Bay, which used to run a previous iteration of the ferries on the East River, and the premature cancellations cost the Big Apple $21 million. EDC plans to launch a public bidding process for the next operator contract this summer, known as a request for proposal. Hornblower or another company will be able to put forth their proposal for how to keep running the watercraft after the current agreement expires at the end of September 2023. Lander said the city should consider implementing dynamic pricing for tickets as part of the RFP. The city could charge more for sightseers or leisure riders while offering discounts to lower income commuters, such as the Fares program that gives half price MetroCards to New Yorkers living at or below the federal poverty line. End quote. I feel more comfortable subsidizing the transit of a daily commuter from the Rockaways works in Manhattan than I do subsidizing to the same level of a tourist or somebody who's going out to the beach on a weekend, said Lander. Yeah, bumpy ride. The ferry system has repeatedly faced financial scrutiny and criticism since de Blasio debuted it in 2017 for serving largely white and wealthy riders while churning through millions in taxpayer dollars. The network's peers have also suffered routine breakdowns, in part due to faulty mechanical docks that go on the Fritz Daily AM New York Metro previously reported. A spokesperson for Mayor Eric Adams' office blamed the de Blasio administration and said that City Hall will work on a more fiscally sound system. Concerns around the system's finances are well known. The prior administration rushed NYC EDC to establish a large and complex ferry system, and we are keenly aware there is room for improvement, said Charles Lutvak in a statement. We are working actively on an innovative plan to write a new chapter for the ferry system centered on true financial sustainability and access for communities that need it. De Blasio, who is now running for Congress, released the following statement Wednesday afternoon, end quote. We haven't had a chance to review the full report and recommendations, so I can't comment on any specifics yet. But if there are issues with underreporting at EDC or by the ferry operators, that should be remedied, and whatever accountability or reforms that are needed should be adopted. The former mayor's statement read. The ferry system continuation and growth is vital for New York City. We need more affordable, accessible transit options connecting the five boroughs now more than ever. An unarmed statement by Hornblower said the company did not violate its agreements with the city. The comptroller's report does not state that Hornblower has violated its contract with the city in any way. We have continually worked to deliver quality transit options at affordable fares while expanding the ferry system to include more neighborhoods so that taxpayers get the most out of their investment in the city's transportation system, read the statement. Okay. Um yeah, up next, we got another issue in the stabbing of a 14-year-old, which is kind of crazy right now. Um So here's what's happening here. So a 14-year-old was stabbed to death at the 137th Street City College subway station in Manhattan Saturday afternoon in a fight with another teen, according to police. The teen started brawling on the northbound one train platform about 3 p.m. and one pulled out a knife, sources said. The victim was stabbed in the stomach and taken to Mount Sinai Morningside Hospital, where he was pronounced dead, sources said. The victim knew his attacker, who fled at the station's police said. The assailant was described as 18 or 19 years old with an afro and wearing an orange shirt and black pants. Someone who matched the description of one of the individuals was later taken into custody. Chief of Transit Jason Wilcox told reporters at a news conference on Saturday night. The male suspect was suffering from stab wounds to the back and the abdomen and was taken to a local hospital. His role in the stabbing is unclear at this time, Wilcox said. The attack does not appear random, Wilcox added. The MCA partially suspended the one train service because of the police investigation. This senseless and tragic incident is awful. We are cooperating with the NYPD investigation and remains in its early stages. NCA Transit President Richard Davies said a local vendor who gave her name as Fernanda, age 31, said she saw police and the ambulance arrive and heard people screaming. It's scary. This neighborhood isn't good anymore. Everything has changed. Um, Sheila Lowe, age 63, said incidents like the stabbings made her afraid to take the train. You're not even safe in the daytime anymore. Yeah, that's yeah. I really have to agree with her on that one. I really have to agree with that though. But yeah, this is whenever I hear stories like this, I don't want to fucking say disgusting. Disgusting is an understatement. I think it's really 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 terrible right now because we are living in a day and age where and like I said episodes ago, a lot of people are uncomfortable taking the train because of these stabbings and these slashings, not only in the nighttime but in broad daylight. My thing is, what possesses a person to do some heinous shit like this? Because you're making it fucking harder for people to hang out with their friends and shit. And people want to. It's not even about. It's not even about living in fear. This is a reality. This is a fucking reality, and you can't sugarcoat this. And it's very hard for me to. It is very hard for me to actually meet up with people, including my sister, because of all this fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. I get you want to get guns off the street, but can we get the knives off the fucking street too? How about get the knives off the fucking streets? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Seriously, it's really getting on. It's really, it's really scaring a lot of people, and I don't blame them. And I don't blame myself for being afraid. Just because people are afraid in terms of stabbings and slashings and whatnot does not mean that they're fucking soft, man. Like, come on, you cannot sugarcoat the trauma and the scary situations that's been going on right there. That's just my fucking take on that one right there, man. So just let's continue, man. Before I keep spazzing out in this episode. Um and look, um all right, so yeah. Yeah, you're not even safe in the daytime anymore. They're doing things in the daytime now, Lowe said. They have no respect for the cops or nobody. Where are the parents of these kids doing this mess? Yeah, that's a good question. Where are the fucking parents? Yeah, seriously, where are the fucking parents though in this mess? Seriously, I just don't understand. A 15-year-old boy who rode by station on his scooter Saturday morning said he knew the victim from school and was shocked. It's devastating, bro. This never should have happened. It's sad. The kid was growing up and had so much to look forward to, he said. Mayor Eric Adams, speaking at an event in the Bronx for a youth program called Saturday Night Lights, not to be confused with the movie and the TV show, um, said that the stabbing reinforced the need for safe spaces for our young people. We are going to find out exactly what happened and we are going to find the person responsible, Adams said. Well, it's good that you're taking a lot of guns off the street, but how about take the knives off the fucking street too? Like, seriously, enough is enough with the fucking stabbings and the slashings that's going on, man. You're making it fucking harder for people to fucking hang out with their friends. Seriously, like, get the shit together. That's all I'm saying. All right, all right. So we gotta talk. All right, so this Florida man got arrested for fucking killing chickens, and this is going to be part of the chatting on the jazz segment. All right, so we got a Florida man right here. Um, yes, a feud between Florida neighbors over a dead rooster has gone viral over the accused chicken killer's excuse for the slaughter that he was acting in self-defense. Okay, James Nix, age 54, of Jacksonville, Florida, spent 30 hours in jail following his arrest in the incident last month that left the neighbor's roosters dead. He maintains he only protecting himself. Action News Jax reported. I'm defending myself, Nix told the station. I was fearing for my safety and the chicken died. Nix said he grabbed a nearby stick and accidentally hit the rooster owned by neighbor Jason DeFelice in the head, killing the man's beloved pet. Wait a minute, man. I need to ask this question though, man. Why the hell do you have a fucking rooster or a chicken as a pet, man? I mean, seriously, like I I'm really having a hard time understanding this shit though, man. But I fucking digress on this shit though, man. Anyway, man. um. Anyway, so this is just crazy. Call it a lucky shot, whatever. Nick's told the station. The police who lives across the street later came home and found his rooster dead after the animal didn't greet him as usual. Okay. Then I went in Nix's yard and yelled at him, and he finally came out and said he killed him, DeFelice recalled. DeFelice called the sheriff's office, and Nix was later arrested on charges of aggravated animal cruelty, First Coast News reported. Four children told DeFelice that Nix beat the animal with a steel pole. Witnesses said they never previously saw the rooster attack anyone, according to the station.
Nix, meanwhile, said he was dumbfounded by his arrest, insisting that countless chickens are served up by restaurants daily. Next thing you know, he calls the chicken police on me. Nix told Action News Jacks, chickens die every day, people, at churches, Popeyes, and Kentucky Fried Chicken, really. Nix was checking his mail when the rooster allegedly pounced. He didn't know how to react aside from leaving the scene last month, he admitted. I didn't know to give it a 21 gun salute. Nix told Action News Jack. CPR mouth to mouth, or call the chicken ambulance. What kind of name is Action News Jacks? that's my that's my question. What kind of name is that? I'm sorry for laughing, but but the name itself, it's a little out of left field right there. But anyway, man, let's continue with this shit. Um anyway, so up next we have another story. Um we have another story actually. Hold on a second, folks. All right, we got another story. Hang on a minute here. Um hang on. Hold on a sec. All right, we have another story that we need to talk about here. Hang on a minute. So up next we have all right, we got all right, let's talk Drake, man, for a sec. Let's talk Drake. So all right, so this is according to hiphopwired.com. Apparently Drake is out here playing around in Joe Budden's face all the way from Europe, and well, it's kind of funny, like corny funny, but funny. While the Hotline Bling rapper was in St. Tropez with his team, he posted a video of people dancing to Budden's 2003 party non-classic "Pump It Up." Um, yeah, it's crazy. As you can see, most people in the place were just standing around while the song was playing, but there was one blissfully rhythmless white woman vibing to it and a black dude going full breaking to a song that does not require going full breaking. So of course Drake had a good time with the non-spectacle. Where else, Joey, would you have them going so crazy? Drake says in the video they are going so nuts to pump it up. As hot97.com noted, Drake and Budden have been at this for some time now, and it isn't the first time Pump It Up was the subject of Drake's ridicule. And basically from Hot 97, this is what they say. Um, it's interesting because the two are frenemies. Uh, they've thrown jabs at each other over the years. Oh, come on, man. Another ground beef. Do we have to have another ground beef between two idiots? Like two fucking idiots. Two grown ass men. You're arguing over some fucking bullshit. Like, come on, man. Seriously. Things heated up when Joe called Drizzy's 2016 views uninspiring. Drake clapped back in No Shopping when he rapped, "Pump, pump, pump it up. I'm not a one-hit wonder. They know all my stuff. You let me turn into the nigga that you almost was." Their rap ground beef isn't too crazy. Drake seemed to be in good spirits during the trolling. In the footage, Drake spotted a man dancing to Lotto's formerly known as Mulatto 2021 banger Big Energy. The man was doing some interesting footwork to the song, and Drizzy said Lotto got this man losing his top as he laughed in the video. Of course, Double XL noted that the two have have had their moments of real tension since 2016 when Drake took exception to Joe Budden's negative review of Views, um, which resulted in the two tradings diss tracks and Budden speaking on what he perceives as Drake's insecurity. Actually, Joe Budden is the one that's fucking insecure, man. He's very insecure, Budden said of Drake in 2016. If I'm Drake, I've built my entire empire off said insecurity. So why would I want to get rid of it? I wouldn't. That's exactly why I stopped dissing him. It was pointless, or whatever. Maybe this is just a minor non beef, and Drizzy is just having a little fun so far. But it hasn't bothered with a response. All right. Okay. In other in other Drake news, in other Drake news, okay, hold on. So Drake's offering some hilarious observations, some of the subtle about his fellow hip hop artists, while he's kicking back in Saint Tropez, according to TMZ. Drizzy was hanging at a pretty lively spot in the south of France when he playfully clowned a daytime rager for crip walking to Lotto's Big Energy, which seems like a win for female rap fans everywhere. He quickly got distracted, though, when the DJ played Joe Budden's biggest hit, Pump It Up. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. This is, oh my God. Drake didn't hesitate to clown the retired rapper turned podcaster for the played out party jam, and Ovio Chubb said a lot more with his facial expression. Um, with his dance album still in the Billboard 200's top 10 after its release several weeks ago, Drake has been tearing down Europe, partying in Sweden, um, Ibiza, St. Tropez, or wherever the good vibes take him. Unfortunately, someone crashed his property back in LA during his European vacation. TMZ broke the story earlier this week. Cops busted a guy who's only 12 years younger than Drake, but claimed to be his son. Really, though? Really, though? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Anyways, uh, another Drake news, man. He is um doing a reunion, and this has to do with a reunion with Young Money. All right, so after taking a hiatus in 2019, Drake's OVO festival is heading back to Toronto. Drizzy teased on Tuesday, July 12th, that he be making a big announcement come Wednesday, July 13th, and made good on his promise, unveiling a star-studded lineup for the festival. Starting on July 28th, the all Canadian North Stars will kick things off, followed by a headlining performance from Chris Brown and Lil Baby on July 29th, before Drake himself wraps things up with a historical Young Money reunion performing on August 1st. This means that the Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj will likely perform together for the first time in years. October World Weekend, Drizzy wrote on Instagram, I am currently working on bringing OVO Fest around the world in 2023 for the 10th anniversary, but of course, we wanted to turn the city up for the summer. More events, more event announcements to come. Tickets on sale Friday. You can go to Ticketmaster um, for more information and ticket pricing. Drake had previously announced that he had plans to bring OVO Fest back to this summer after the mogul made a surprise appearance during British rapper Dave's performance at his Toronto venue History back in May. After running through Knife Talk, Drake showed the crowd some love before announcing the return of OVO Fest. I love you with all my heart. They let the city back open, so I will see you at OVO Fest soon, he said at the time. Um, Drake has been incredibly busy these past few months after dropping off his surprise dance album, Honestly Never Mind, in June. The OVO head honcho has been hard at work rolling out music videos as fan favorites like Massive and Sticky began to dominate summer radio. During his initial announcement teaser on Tuesday, Drake um also took a moment to thank his fans for tuning into the new project. Appreciate every end quote. Appreciate everyone listening to the new album, he said during a live stream on the gambling site Stake. Embracing something that I wanted to do for a long time. I appreciate all the love. He added, means a lot to me that it's been this many years, people still tuning in, being open, showing a lot of love to, different shit. I'm going, I'm back going crazy though. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm in a different bag right now. I promise you. Scary. And I actually just reviewed his album recently on my other platform, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast review show. Um so yeah. Meanwhile, Drake extended his lucky gambling streak on Monday night, July 11th, winning almost $25 million playing roulette. Wow. The OVO hitmaker hosted his second Twitch live stream with online casino stake, which saw him test his luck at a virtual roulette table while giving away $1 million to lucky viewers. During the virtual event, Drake, aka Deep Pockets, Deep Pockets, that's his nickname. And Deep Pockets was joined by guest French Montana, who watched the Toronto native win $12.96 million and $11.95 million on individual bets, both on the same number. Wow. All right. I gotta make some noise. Man, for Drake, man. All right. Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah. So we need to talk about hold on a second. We need to talk about a former rapper who goes by the name of Obie Trice. Obie Trice. What the hell did he do now? I'm gonna get into it though, man, seriously, and then I'm gonna play um not two but three sound effects of why he ruined his career. And this is according to TMZ .com. Rapper Obie Trice was busted in Michigan for allegedly threatening an ex-girlfriend, and cops say he told her family he was going to harm them too. The Got Some Teeth rapper was booked Thursday afternoon in West Bloomfield for using a telephone to harass or threaten someone, according to the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. Kurt Lawson, the deputy chief at the West Bloomfield Police Department, tells TMZ Obie was dating a woman, and after they split, he allegedly sent threatening messages to her and also started texting threats to some of her relatives. Police say that they were told Obie showed up uninvited to his ex's family home on multiple occasions, and cops got involved and told him to stop. But we're told Obie didn't listen and allegedly continued with the threats. So police got a misdemeanor warrant leading to his Thursday arrest. OT is being held in jail on a $10,000 bond. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my fucking gosh, man. This is man, his ass is hurt. His ass is fucking hurt right now, man. And he ruined his fucking career doing something very stupid like this. Seriously, you're a fucking idiot. I had to, man. Obie Trice ruined his damn career. You, you gotta be the fucking biggest idiot of all time. You have to be the fucking biggest idiot of all time, man, to do some heinous shit like this. Are you that fucking dumb? Seriously, are you really that dumb? All right, man. I'm not gonna stay on this Obie Trice trash ass idiot, man, for a long time, man. We need to talk about Chris Brown for a second, man. Now he had now it's funny because it's funny because the man has 250 tracks, which is crazy, and that's pretty much the name of the episode right here. Um, yeah, and this is according to hiphopdx.com right here, man. And I've been saving this story for quite some time. Chris Brown is notorious for having lengthy track lists for his recent albums, while giving a select few industry insiders a glimpse into his upcoming 10th studio album, Breezy. The R&B singer understood he had to scale down a bit from previous releases, although not by much. 23 tracks, Brown told Big Boy of Big Boy's Neighborhood how many songs would appear on the new album. It's crazy in the album process because let's just say I put out an album like the Indigo album. While I was about to put that out, I was already recording songs and doing stuff for the next one. But I be having so many songs. I think for this actual project, I had almost 250 songs. Wow. 250 songs? Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'll be remiss if I didn't know about that right there. Yeah. I was like, yeah, we gotta scale this down and figure out what to do. At the Big Boy recalls Indigo having so many songs, he teased Brown by mentioning how he finally finished the album on the way over to Brown's house. Breezy is Breezy is out. Well, actually, Breezy is already out right now. Yeah, Breezy is out already. June 24th with a lengthy guest list, including longtime collaborators Lil Wayne, Tory Lanez, Anderson Paak, Jack Harlow, Fabio Foreign, ESTG, Blast, Young Blue, Wiz Kid, Her, and LMA. The 23 track project is a much more trimmed down release than Brown's previous double albums, 2017's Heartbreak on a Full Moon and 2019's Indigo, which both contain 45 songs. Brown's longevity since he broke out as a teenager has prompted numerous stars and pundits across entertainment to proclaim he's more talented than his idol Michael Jackson, which I actually talked about in episode 151, 165, when Ryan Clark said that when Ryan Clark said the comparison that Michael Jackson is more talented than Chris Brown, and I actually basically mentioned that you can't compare the two, man. Like you cannot compare the two, man, at all. Everybody's talented. The same way it goes back to the whole thing with Andre 3000 and Fabulous. They're both talented. You can't really compare the two. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you really can't, man. I don't know why people are comparing him. I don't know why people are doing these comparisons. It's like seriously, like why does it always have to be a competition between who's talented and who isn't? Like everybody's there doing their thing, man. Like seriously, man. Like, can we not make it a competition? Like this is crazy, man. Oh man. Yeah. Um yeah. So yeah, like Brown's longevity since he broke out as a teenager prompted stars and pundits across entertainment to proclaim he's more talented than his idol Michael Jackson. Fabio gave credence to the belief, boldly proclaiming Brown is the new king of pop after producer London on the track pondered on Twitter about who could rival MJ in modern times. Um, it's they're both talented folks. Like you can't really compare the two. Now if you fucking talking about choreography wise and some shit like that, like seriously, um every their styles are pretty different. Okay, they're pretty different. I don't understand why you actually would do some shit like that. Make that comparison. I'm not understanding this right there, man. I'm not really understanding this shit. So, um, anyway, man. Oh man, this I'm not gonna stay on this for too long, though, man. But both at the end of the day, everybody's talented in their own fucking way, man. No more comparisons, please. Damn, it's so fucking crazy, man. Like everybody gotta be jealous and all that other shit. Like enough of the jealousy and the insecurities of one another, man. Sheesh, no more ground beefs, please. Like seriously. And speaking of seriously, our next topic has to do with Vibe and She Media. Travel rewards credit card Chase Sapphire Legacy media brand Vibe and women's content publisher She Media are shining a much deserved spotlight on the many achievements made by Black women who are game changers on the rise and doing it by no excuse me doing it big by partnering together to honor five voices of the year. The editorial project is launching. Well, yeah, Juneteenth. Yeah. But I don't really celebrate that shit anyway, so I don't really care for it. With the announcement of the collaboration, Voices of the Year is a long-standing She Media initiative that celebrates culture shifting creators and the incredible work they've done in their respective fields. This year, the Vibe and She Media's Voices of the Year honorees were chosen by an esteemed panel of judges led by Dalton Thomas, editor in chief of Vibe, and comprised of She Media and Vibe editors. The 3-month celebration will honor and amplify these these powerful voices across an array of industries with special edition covers to be released over the coming weeks. course, the panel includes Dalton Thomas, is the editor in chief of Vibe magazine and vice president of cultural media for PMRC. Thomas held positions as founder and editorial director of the Men's Lifestyle Guide, King magazine, the Urban Car Enthusiast, Favorite Rides magazine, and was the editor in chief of Hip Hop Street Authority, Double XL magazine. In addition, he's also presided as founder and editorial director of Double XL Presents Hip Hop Soul, a publication dedicated to documenting the successful hybrid genre of R&B and hip hop. Thomas is also a consulting producer for the American Music Awards and Billboard Music Awards. Um, Christine, Christine, um, I'm a Renazer. I'm a Renazer is the executive editor at Vibe, where she oversees the website's daily editorial content and manages its dynamic teams of editors, reporters, and writers. Prior to joining the team, um, um, Amarenizer began her digital journalism career as a contributing writer at concreteloop.com. She was also an early adopter of social media while marketing, while managing various artists' social media accounts in Bad Boy Entertainment, Warner Music Group's new media department. Amaranzer is an alumna of Northwestern University and a former excuse me, high school band nerd who loves gospel, R&B, and enjoys hiking. Eugenia Miranda Richmond is the editor in chief of SheKnows.com. She's media's flash site and premier parenting destination. As an editorial strategist and award-winning journalist, Richmond has led the evolution of She Knows from a lifestyle publication to a site that serves moms holistically, with the latest food, celebrity, health, and parenting news, plus shopping stories, essays, and features on all the issues that matter to them. As an Argentine um, Nicaraguan editor with 15 plus years of experience in publishing and digital media, Richmond is not just bringing new content offerings to She Knows, but diverse perspectives and voices. Gigi Agboma is the founder of Clever Ish magazine and a former VOTY winner herself. In her role as senior manager of publisher engagement at She Media, she provides editorial and audience growth strategies for partner publications in the She Media collective. Agboma is a writer who believes in the power of content to power valuable conversations that ignites change. Her work champions the discourse of self actualization and mental health for young adults and has been featured in publications like CNBC, Variety, Blog Her, Bustle, Eater, Eater, and her own website, Clever-ish magazine. In her spare time, um, she writes about the Nigerian food scene in New York. Meet the first three honorees: Dara and the um the Diaye Mbe is the founder of Emiko, a clean beauty brand for people with melanin's rich skin. She is a trailblazer in both the beauty and business categories. Ndiaye Mbe um, has worked at major publications and beauty brands before launching her own business to redefine how people view black beauty. Siobhan Charles is a true Renaissance woman who is a classically trained musician, author, tech change agent, and current head of DEI at TikTok. She supports Black women in music and amplifies the stories of creators of color through magic in her melanin. Her very own creative collective, and in-house agency that serves a key platform for all creative directions surrounding her art and music. Um, Adrian Smith is an athlete who has won 2 gold medals and 2 national championships in women's tackle football. As an entrepreneur, Smith is a co-founder of Harlem Hip Hop Tours, the founder of Gridiron Queendom, and the creator of Blitz Champs. Um, okay. And yeah, let me just give a round of applause to all the honorees and the people real quick. Okay. All right. Up next, Martin Lawrence. Yeah, he has something to say in regards to the fourth Bad Boys movie, which is going to happen, by the way, regardless of the fucking Chris Rock slap. Regardless, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is what he says, according to the source.com website. So let me fill you in on the story. After Will Smith's infamous slap at the Academy Awards this year, the King Richard actor was heavily scrutinized for his actions. He was banned from the awards show for 10 years, even after leaving the Academy, and it was reported that many of his projects were put on hold as well. However, it seems the slap won't get in the way of one of the projects, according to the legendary comedian and Bad Boys co-star Martin Lawrence. In a new interview with Ebony magazine, Martin talked about the franchise, saying how having an action movie with 2 black leads was a big deal in Hollywood. And he said, and quote, "It was big," Martin said about the movie, for us to come together and prove that we can deliver and we can pull people into the box office, that 2 black stars, 2 sitcom stars could make money at the box office was huge. It also was an important pivot for him personally and professionally. I didn't go to college, so I felt TV was my college years, explains Lawrence. I felt with movies I had graduated, it was just different. When asked if Will Smith's Oscar incident will impact the creation of a fourth film, Lawrence said, "We got one more at least." Um, yeah, I have to agree. I don't think the fucking slap is gonna stop him from making a fourth movie, man. It's like I said before in episodes ago, like how long are you gonna fucking hold this guy over the fucking slap? The man Chris Rock talked about his wife's alopecia thing with the GI Jane stupid joke. It was a stupid ass poor taste joke, man. Like, get out of here with that bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, and this is why not too many people like Chris Rock in the first place, anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, it's just like ridiculous. Like, seriously, it's just holding like you're scrutinizing a man who is protecting his wife. Like can we not scrutinize the guy, man? He's human. He's human, just like all of us. On a real, like knock it off, man. It's just the contradictory that kind of really bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Anyway, um, so we got Let me see. I know I had some topics in regards to a carnival that's supposedly returning to Jackson Heights. Let me look for this story real quick. I may not. It may, it's close. It may be close though. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So there's a festival. Okay. All right. So there is a festival that's going down at the Junction Boulevard Festival 2022. Annual street festival in Jackson Heights, Corona sponsored by the Junction Boulevard BID, located along Junction Boulevard between Roosevelt Avenue and 31st Street. Hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's going to take place July 31st. Let me see if there's any more info on that one. Let's see. Yes. Um, yeah. There's actually more stuff to go down. Actually, let me just um, okay, and I think okay. So another event in Queens is the 63rd Drive Summer Festival, which takes place. Let me see. So another event that's going on in Queens is the Summer Street Fair held along 63rd Drive in Regal Park, which is in Queens. Between Austin Street and Queens Boulevard. The festival runs from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday, August 13th. I'm probably going to be working on that day, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to go. I'm probably going to be working on that day anyway, so I'm not sure if I'm going to really attend to that place. So anyway, and speaking of carnivals, man, let's get into free carnival and stuff like that. So let's get into this shit. All right, so we have a free carnival. So Saturday, August 20th, and Sunday, August 21st. Of course, the world's largest purpose driven festival in the heart of the most diverse county in America, Queens, New York. Yeah, that's where I'm repping actually, folks. Positive energy taking inspiration from Brazilian carnival, Caribbean sound system culture, and the idea that we are better when celebrating our differences together. And this is going to take place Saturday, August the 20th, um, at 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. All ages. It's going to cost you $69 actually. And you go to the link. I would suggest you go to the website that I'm on right now. It is www.physicology.com/events/let's get free carnival. That's www.physicology.com/events/let's get free carnival. Um, so let's see if there's any more. Let's see. Yeah. Um. Okay. I think I'm gonna save. I think I'm gonna save the. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. I'm going to save the Queensboro Dance Festival Unisphere for tomorrow. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow's episode. Um, I'll save that for tomorrow's episode. And I think. Oh, Let me talk about the Vanilla Gorilla and Grilled Hampton for a second. Let's go to Grilled Hampton for a sec. Hold on a minute. Um, Let me just find that story. Um, this is crazy. Um, Now I don't. Well, Grilled Hampton, I'm not too sure, but shit. Actually, I got something else actually. So let me just get through this. Let's get through this right there. So Dan's Taste series is here. Now in our 11th summer Dan's Taste Food and Wine series embodies the luxury of life on Long Island's affluent East End in the Hamptons and on the bucolic North Fork. We are the premier event series of the summer season, frequented by local and international tastemakers, influential business leaders, celebrities, NYC socialite, socialites, and young professionals alike, drawing an audience of esteemed guests and sponsors who come back year after year. We are happy to be back for summer 2022 to bring you fun and finely curated outdoor events in a safe environment with all appropriate protocols in place. This year we will be hosting 7 outstanding events. We look forward to seeing you all summer. And and for those of you who may not know what Dance Taste is about, Dance Taste is hosted by Dance Papers, and it's a parent company, Schneps Media. We pride ourselves on working closely with each other. No, excuse me, each and every community with we serve, from Manhattan to Montauk. Our company is the largest and most respected media company on Long Island, publishing award newspapers, magazines, websites, as well as hosting events, broadcasting podcasts, videos, and other multimedia. And obviously, there's still certain places that's going to be asking for. Hold on a second. So, Dance Taste is actively monitoring the incidence of coronavirus disease 2019 in our region. Dance Taste is following guidance from local health departments and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention regarding large gatherings, including CDC recommendations on preventing the spread of COVID-19. The health and well-being of our guests and employees is our top priority, which it should be a top priority. Um, yes, yeah, it should be a top priority actually. At this time, our upcoming events will be taking place as planned with the below safety measures, and this includes guest and staff health screening. Dance Taste will accept the New York State Excelsior Pass. Smartphone users can download the Excelsior Pass wallet app and store their QR code pass in that digital wallet. Guests without smartphones can still enter information about their vaccination or recent test status online, generate their QR code, and then print it out on a piece of paper to be scanned at the event. Access to the internet and a printer is still required. Temperature checks at registration. Expect to provide proof of vaccine or negative PCR COVID-19 test no more than 72 hours in advance. Um, Events to take place outdoors when possible. Contactless registration, messaging safety procedures via website, social media, ticket purchasing site, event signage, registration, venue, sanitizing, and hand sanitizing stations. Each event has a limited capacity following county guidelines. Um, so yeah. Um, all right. The next one is the this is one of the funniest names I ever heard recently. It's called the Vanilla Gorilla. The Vanilla Gorilla Cafe, which is the opposite of McGilla Gorilla, Tessica Brown, who put Gorilla Glue on her fucking head, ruin her fucking hairdo and shit. This is the opposite, man. But this one is tasty, so bear with me. Um, so bear with me. So this is the Vanilla Gorilla Cafe, and you can actually check this out on their website called the Vanilla Gorilla Cafe, which is www.vanillagorillacafe.com. And you can, and the hours and location is okay. Vanilla Gorilla is a lively artisan coffee shop in the heart of Manhattan with a great atmosphere, lots of comfortable seating, and free Wi-Fi for all. Hours and location, which is 332 West 44th Street, New York, New York. 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And you can actually look up the directions on how to get there if you're driving or if you're taking the train, even though it's not really as safe as much. You can actually look at their food menu too. And I'm gonna actually go over what they have on the food menu with you folks right here. So this is basically okay. Here we go. The original pastrino, served in our signature flat croissant wrap, made fresh to order. Um, yes. So the breakfast pastrino, our hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around two farm fresh scrambled eggs, savory bacon, tomato, and melted aged white cheddar will cost you $12.95. The tomato mozzarella pastrino, our hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around melted fresh mozzarella, sun-dried tomatoes, basil, and homemade pesto will cost you $12.95, and vegan it is $13.95. The chicken palm pastrino, our hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around grilled chicken breast, grandma's spicy marinara sauce, melted mozzarella, and Parmesan cheese will cost you $13.95. The chicken club pastrino, a hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around layers of grilled chicken breast, savory bacon, melted mozzarella, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and homemade spicy um, aioli will cost you $13.95. And we have the bananatella pastrino, a hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around caramelized bananas and decadent Nutella, served with a side of whipped cream, will cost you $11.95. The chicken mozzarella pastrino, a hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around grilled chicken breast, melted fresh mozzarella, tomatoes, and homemade pesto will cost you $13.95. By the way, this is for the people in New York. If you're looking for places to eat and drink and stuff, I should have said places to eat and drink. So you get the gist of this shit though. Anyway, we got pizza pastrino, a hot and buttery flat croissant around grandma's pizza sauce, melted fresh mozzarella. Try it with pepperoni and mushrooms. Pepperoni is $1. Mushrooms is 50 cents. $1.50, I guess. No, it's 50 cents. Wait, yeah. Vegan $12.95. And also $11.95. We got the Ruben Pastrino, the King of New York. The King of New York type of food. Wow. Yo. Oh shit, man. The King of New York. Oh man, the King of New York type of food, man. That's a laugh right there, man. That's not what I was looking for. Sorry. This is what I was looking for. Our hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around layers of pastrami, um, sauerkraut, melted cheese with Thousand Island sauce. Wait, what the? Wait, hold on. And it's gonna cost you $13.95. All right, Thousand Island sauce. Let's look this up real quick, man. What is a Thousand Island sauce? Okay, so Thousand Island sauce is is basically this is basically like a dressing. It as in an American salad dressing and condiment based on mayonnaise that can include olive oil, lemon juice, orange juice, paprika, um, Wor- Worcestershire sauce. Oh wow, mustard, vinegar, cream, chili sauce, tomato puree, and ketchup or Tabasco sauce. Okay, let's look up this Worcester Worcestershire. Let's look this up, man, because I find these two sauces very interesting. I find this very interesting. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, so Worcestershire sauce, sometimes called Worcester sauce, is a fermented liquid condiment created in the city of Worcester in Worcestershire, England. During the first half of the 19th century, the creators were the pharmacists John Wheely Lee and William Henry Perrins, who went on to form the company Lee and Perrins. Wow, that was interesting right there, man. Now, um, all right, so I think I'm gonna go to. Let's take a hold on. Are there any I don't know if there's any desserts. Yeah, they probably got desserts. Let me see. Yeah. Um oh, yes they do. We have the apple pie pastrino, a hot and buttery flat croissant wrapped around caramelized apples, caramel and cinnamon, served with a side of whipped cream that will cost you $11.95. So yeah, I think let me see. And as far as let me see. Let's take a look at the hot beverages. As a matter of fact, um, you know what? You know what though? Let me see. Let me just so you got we got a hot house brew, um, latte, vanilla latte, cappuccino, americano, cafe mocha, espresso, um, macchiato, um, cortado, golden latte, golden chai latte, ma- matcha latte, hot chocolate milk, green tea, black tea, peppermint tea, hot cinnamon spice tea, cam- chamomile tea, And let me see what else we have. What else they got here? So they have bakery. So we have the banana chocolate chip churn muffin. We got the blueberry muffin. Funfetti muffin, which sounds like the confetti, which I kind of like it though. And banana walnut bread, zucchini bread, homemade brownie, butter croissant, almond croissant, royal scone. We got chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal walnut cookies, the funfetti cookie, which is the opposite of confetti. Obviously, it rhymes with confetti, folks. So there you go. S'mores cookie, um, Nutella cookie. So all these things, all these desserts and stuff, is gonna really cost you over $3, between over $3 to $4 and change. All right, that's for desserts. Now, as far as ice beverages, obviously the Gorilla Chiller. The Gorilla Chiller. Oh man, I like this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just run down a few names of what they have on the menu, and you folks out there in the New York area can look at the prices of what they're asking for on their website, which is www.vanillagorillacafe.com/full menu slash iced beverage. That's www.vanillagorillacafe.com/full menu slash iced beverages. And of course, you can also look at other other places like hot beverages, ice beverages, pastrino, sandwiches, and bakery, where you have all your fancy desserts that's so tasty. All right, so we have Gorilla Caramel Chiller, Gorilla Mocha Chiller, Ice Ice House Brew, um, Iced Latte, Iced Vanilla Latte, um, Iced Americano, Iced Cappuccino, Iced Cafe Mocha, Iced Golden Latte, Iced Chai Latte, Iced Golden Chai Latte, Iced Matcha Latte, Iced Chocolate, um, Iced Classic. No, hold on. Iced Classical Tea, and of course we have Iced Green Tea, Iced Peach Tea, Iced Lemon Tea, Iced Passion Fruit Tea, Iced Strawberry Tea. All right. Um, so I'm gonna let y'all look at the prices for yourselves and stuff. So, and like I said, you could go. Like I said, you could go to the website, which is www.vanillagorillacafe.com/full menu. All right, and it's gonna be a whole list of categories where it says hot beverages, ice beverages, pastrino, sandwiches, bakery, all the other good stuff right there, man. So I'm just gonna have y'all look at the prices and all the other stuff, so that way you can get an idea on some fun places to eat and drink. I will do more of places to eat in New York and maybe possibly do the same for California as well. So we'll see how I feel about this though, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how much time we got here. All right, so okay, so we have here is it's all right. I think I covered every single topic right there though, man. So let me see. Let me see here.
Um, all right, I think that's gonna do it for this episode right here. Um, Episode 167. I don't mind doing two more things right here, man. I don't mind doing that right there. So let's go to podcast free game mechanisms before we even go to stream choices on the go. All right. This is a segment in regards to people who are interested in making a podcast like I'm doing right now with 3 podcast shows underneath of my belt. Feel free to actually take an account on the types of important equipment that you need to start a podcast, and I'll be glad to actually help y'all. So starting with the key important things that you need. So first and foremost, you need headphones. You need headphones. And you also need a microphone. Like I said, as always, it doesn't have to be anything too expensive. Um, it could be a Yeti microphone. It could be an Alvoxcon A100 model microphone that I'm using, which is what I bought from Target, not Amazon. But you can find these microphones on Best Buy. You can try Target, Amazon, and you can try Walmart as well. So you know what I'm saying. Now you want to get a microphone that comes with a USB plug that connects to your laptop. All right. And speaking of laptops, you also need a laptop to do your live streams for YouTube, along with um along with a supporting software. Now, the supporting software that I'm using that I'm going to recommend is StreamYard, which is a software that I use to connect my YouTube channels of where I record my 3 podcast related um, recording episodes on a weekly basis. So, you want to start off with making an account and providing your email address or the podcast show email address, however you want to do it. You can actually um, you can put that to you can put that to your list, and also you can actually um, send invites to people. You can send invite links to people, like your friends, if they want to be a guest on your show, on an episode, guest co-host. They want to chime in on some episodes and stuff, like on some episode topics and stuff that I'm going to be providing. Yeah. Also, on StreamYard, you can set up your schedule on when you're going to actually do your live streams. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's pretty fun compared to Zoom, because the thing with Zoom is like they have all these fucking audio issues and shit like that. So I recommend StreamYard for people who are willing to, you know, take podcasting um very serious, very seriously. And I like to also say, if you have a unique podcast name that you think it'll click to you, make sure it doesn't make sure it's a name that nobody has never heard before. Even though certain people might not like it, but I know people will like the name of the show.
and of course the story behind it and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. Um, also, it's also important to have confidence behind your craft, behind creating content and finding your voice and stuff. So I'm going to actually say that as always at the end of the show. So and and also have the passion, and putting your energy into what what I'm saying, really makes you happy though. That's what really matters right here. So there you go right there. Um and if you like some help on some key important equipment on how to start a podcast, you can also DM me at gmoneystacks555 in Queens, New York. And perhaps you could email me at gmoneystacksqueensnewyork5 at gmail.com, and I will respond to whatever whatever you need help with as far as like ideas and stuff. So and also let me just wrap this up right here. You know, you know, don't let nobody stop you from accomplishing um what you love to do as a career, because at the end of the day it's not about them, it's about you. You know what I'm saying? So there you go right there. um all right, so I'm gonna go into a little thing that I like to call stream choices on the go. No, sorry, wrong one. Stream choices on the go. I pressed the wrong thing right there. Here we go. You like what you heard in today's episode or any previous episodes whatsoever, please catch up on all the episodes, including the previous ones like episode 165, 160, 166, 165, the other episodes that's already uploaded to every streaming platform. Make sure you follow Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast at Facebook and Instagram, alongside with my sports edition show, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, and also my review show, which is Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast as well. And also you can follow me on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Yes, I know it's long, but if you don't understand the story behind it, don't ask me to change the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't Yo, seriously. Like on some real shit though, man. I hate when people be telling me that the username is so long, but in order for you to understand, in order for you to basically you to get a better understanding behind the username, you have to understand the story behind it and how it came about though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna get into it right now. So let me just get into um and also, don't forget to turn on your notifications on Instagram so you can keep up on the of when the episodes are going to be dropping. Like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the New York podcast episodes. All right, and also, what I'm going to say is this: if you like to make a charitable donation, you can. You're more than welcome to do that. Um, you can go to my Cash App, which is G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital G, lowercase MONEY, capital S, lowercase TACKZ 555. Um, you can donate whatever amount of money you will like. Whatever amount you choose to donate that you're comfortable with will be appreciated. So there you go, right there. Um, I am going to
go ahead and mention you can also donate to Anchor as well to support to support the show right here, and you can leave a voice message on whatever questions you have for me, the the, the your thoughts on the episodes and stuff like that, and topic ideas or whatever. Keep in mind, folks. I'm not doing too much politics, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing too much politics on white and black shit. I'm not doing that. Okay. This is not that type of show, and I'm not doing any fucking histories and shit like that, though. I'm not doing that. All right. So, um, so there you go, right there. And also you can go to the link in bio where it says linktree/gmoneystacks 555. That's where you can go into the link, and you're going to see the name of the episode, which is also on anchor.fm/gmoneystacks. And you're going to see the word message on there. You click on message, and you record your thoughts and talks, questions, ideas, whatever case scenario may be. And if you like to, share your thoughts and on the on the 200 episode that this show is about to reach, you're more than welcome to do that as well. So there you go, right there. And speaking of Anchor, this is where I'm going to start right there. Yes, Anchor.
We are on Audacity, Audible, Audio Burst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Reason FM, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts,
and don't forget to give a 5-star rating on Podchaser, Podfriend, and Spotify. That will be appreciated. And you can listen to Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast episodes on Radio Public and also on iHeartRadio, the #1 app for music, radio, and podcasts. Make sure you follow my other podcast shows that's also on iHeartRadio, which is the Sports Edition show, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, and of course, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast review show. All right. And last but not least, the YouTube. Make sure you grab that subscribe button and tap that noti bell so you can be reminded when the show goes on the air via live stream. Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and topics that was being discussed. Of course, leave your thoughts and talks on there on the YouTube comments section. And stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, upcoming topics, previous episodes. Tell a friend to another friend. Share the episodes. Share the videos. Download these episodes. Make sure you listen, stream, share, rate, follow. Watch these episodes. That's also on the YouTube channel page, which is G Money Stacks 555. That's where you see all the New York podcast episodes already posted to the YouTube channel page right there. Now, you can also spread the word and share the podcast along with your wives, your husbands, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your friends, and the people you're cool with from work and whatever career field that is morally supporting you in your choices. So, like I always say at the end of the show, the grind does not stop New York wasn't built in a day. Trust the process. Be sure to do something that makes you happy mentally, physically, and spiritually. And also follow your dreams, man. Follow your goals and dreams. And of course, be on your P's and Q's, and be sure to find something that makes you smile doing what you love, and and plus make sure you find something that gets you into your zone when it comes to being creative as an artist, whether it's podcasting, whether it's music, whether it's radio personality, whether it's podcasting like myself that's doing it big right now, who's almost reaching up to 200 episodes and stuff. So I'm actually going to do a reflection episode for episode 200. I'm not doing anything too big or anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. So so do what you do best, and do what you can do is follow your heart, follow your instincts. And of course, like I said, be on your P's and Q's. Be confident in what you do in your craft as far as being behind the microphone, recording your episode podcast, your live streams and stuff, man. Confidence is important as well. Now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you slip up on some words or whatever case scenario may be. It's not about perfection. It's about pleasing yourself. It's not about other people. So there you have it right there, man. Do you talk your shit, be happy, follow your goals and dreams, be on your P's and Q's, and of course, make sure you find something that gets you into your zone creatively speaking, and of course, and of course, be mindful and be happy and in doing what you love to do, because you only have one shot of having a career. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's gonna do it, man. I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in and rocking with me on episode 167, titled 256 Tracks, all about Chris Brown's album, which is called Breezy. If you haven't listened to it, be sure you go check it out on Spotify or any other music platforms you get your music from. So there you have it right there. Um, I'm out of here. About to watch me the Subway Series between the Yankees and the Mets, which is on right now, which is on my TV, flat screen TV right now, SNY and stuff like that. Hope y'all enjoy yourselves, and I hope y'all stay cool, stay hydrated with some water, Gatorade for electrolytes for energy and strength, and be careful where you put your energy to people. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being picky on things. You know what I'm saying? Peak at their energy, peak at their vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. G Money Stacks is clocking out. I'm off this shit. Peace and one love. I'll see y'all in the next episode. And keep grinding, do what you do, be on your P's and Q's, be happy, be careful out there, stay safe, and of course, have some tunnel vision and get in your zone. Peace and one love, and have yourselves a good night, folks.